Buckle up. This client came in asking for a 1980s new wave inspired haircut, but she wanted it to be colorful and she wanted a hair tattoo. Now you can see she had a lot of banding there. Now when I say 1980s, think of Flock of Seagulls, think of Duran Duran, just that time period. She wanted it to be really edgy and chic. I did 20 volume and Oligo Pro's Blacklight. They have an extra blonde 9-level lift. I'll use a 9-level lift, but I'll only use 20 volume a lot of times. I rarely go above 20 volume. Once I got it all over the base, I had to address those mids and ends. She had some old-fashioned color in there. So if you see me going in there into the nape, by the occipital bone, combing it through, her hair was actually really dense and really thick. So I had to go over it several times. And even then, I still had to go back after and retouch some areas because I really want it to be a nice clean lift. Now that's me using KT, their molecular repair hair mist. I actually applied it to the ends. Her hair was a bit compromised. So I wanted to make sure that that hair was protected when I came over. Now I dropped my lightener to 10 volume. And you can see me coming in there and applying it section by section and really working it. Sometimes when you have fashion colors, even semi-permanent, you'll have to really work with it and keep applying that lightener if you want to get the color out. A shampoo cap will not always work. I let it sit for about an hour and we had it really getting lighter, but just not quite light enough. So I decided to put a plastic cap over her head. I reapplied and I let it sit for another hour. We got it off and it was right where I needed it to be. You can see right there, her hair was still in great condition, but we got it to a nice level 9, 10. It was still going to have a little bit of yellow in it, but I didn't really mind because I knew that we were going to be coming back in with these fashion colors and I was going to go super bright, super vibrant. That's KT Molecular Repair Hair Mask. You leave it in for 4 minutes. A lot of people rinse it out. It's a leave-in treatment, so you're not going to get the benefits of their molecular repair unless you leave that in. Now it's time to get into this 80s-inspired haircut, 80s, 1980s, and Philip Wolf came in with our Babeless Pro clippers, and you see he just went super short around the sides because he was going to do that hair tattoo. So he came in, and I had no idea what he was going to do, but as he was doing this, I started to think about what I was going to do for this color placement. And you can see that area there where I do not know what I did, but I had a little spot that I had to come back and touch up with lightener. I could have taken it out, but I mean, mistakes happen. We're all human. So I was like, I'm just going to leave it in. Of course, I was annoyed, but I came back in. You can see it there. It's wet because I just rinsed it out. I put 10 volume and reapplied in that section, and then it was perfect. So Philip Wolf came in with his razor. And then we had to fine tune it. So he came in and he just really wanted to edge that out and get it ready for me to do the color. I was thinking bright colors and she's like, I want to kind of go Y2K, but yet 1980s. She was a little all over the place, but it made it super fun. And then I wanted to see what Philip was going to do with this hair. So he came in with his razor and he made these really 1980s PC bangs, and you can see him coming through there, and you can just see that right there. Super 1980s, super Flock of Seagulls. So I decided to go with a deep green first, and I did it in the underneath there, and you can see me applying. I wanted to make sure that I really saturated a lot of color, but I also wanted to stay in my lines and keep it really clean. Colors like this with a hair tattoo, it can be really, really tough because if you mess up one thing, you're basically going to have to either go with a darker color, start over, bleach it again. So you can see I had my pink there and I put that right above the green. I love the combination when I'm doing fashion colors of a really beautiful pink. That's rose. These are all the Funk You line from Oligo Pro. Their colors are super pigmented. And then you can see in the middle, I came back in with my darker green so that I could really focus on those lines. Now, I did the darker green as a shadow root up here, but I decided to go with the color that maybe you wouldn't expect in this area. I went with a lime green. Now, you may ask why lime green. I wanted one color in the front to really pop, especially when she said, I want it to be 1980s with a peekaboo of Y2K. She was definitely living through the ages of hair and fashion. And I thought, you know what, Y2K is like bright colors. So I'm going to give her a little surprise in the front. I got a little my lime green there, which is my biggest nightmare. So I came back in and I saturated with my rose pink just to get rid of it and hoped for the best. So you can see there, I came in with a lilac. Now, lilac is probably my favorite color when I do fashion colors. So I wanted the lilac to be on the top, and you can still see that pop of that lime green underneath, which I thought was going to be really beautiful. Now, when it was all said and done, I used something that's new that I've been working on that's going to help the color with fading. You know, fashion colors, semi-permanent colors like this can fade a lot. So you leave this on for only 5 minutes. I did that after I rinsed. A key with this is you want to rinse with ice cold water. Ice cold water is not going to help your color last longer, but it's going to stop the colors from bleeding together. But this product that I put on the hair, it's going to actually help this color stay longer. It's going to make it last much longer, and it's going to also illuminate it, make it super, super shiny. You can already see it there. I worked my fingers working the product in, and I let it sit for 5 minutes. And then I rinsed it, and it was time to finish and get into this style and the final touches of this haircut. Philip Wolf said that he wanted to get in there and he wanted to do some texturizing and he wanted to actually cut more. I always get afraid when I do bright colors and Philip comes in and says he's going to cut more because I'm like, oh gosh, don't cut out my color. But he promised me that I was going to love it at the end. And Philip is such a pro that I knew it was going to be incredible. So he put some mousse in there. That is actually Design Me's volume mousse. Worked it in. And then he came in and started to dry the hair. Now, we use Babyliss Pro Nano Titanium tools. They're the best. I had gotten all this PR boxes from Salon Centric, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to spray some of this stuff in your hair and just kind of have some fun and like see how these products work in your hair. I got some stuff from Living Proof, from Amika, from everybody. And I was like, let's just try this out. So Philip Wolf came in with his texturizing shears and he texturized it. And then I came in here. That's a little bit of Design Me. That's their Puff Me. I love their Puff Me. It adds a lot of texture and volume to the hair. And I felt like for this 1980s new wave look, it was going to be perfect. And Philip Wolf came in and put all of his finishing touches. What do you guys think? Did we eat and leave no crumbs with this 1980s inspired new wave look, this hair tattoo and this color blocking? Do you love the lime green? Be honest with me. I'm obsessed with it. That's an Amika product, but it's also like a fragrance. So I sprayed a little bit on me and I have to tell you, it was absolutely delicious. Now, one more time, here's the before and here's the after. You know what to do. Please subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. I really couldn't do any of this without your support and appreciate you guys so much here on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on all of my other platforms and let me know what you think of this look. I'll be waiting for you, as always, in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.